What's going on, guys? Drunk Italian here. Guess what time it is? It's Q&A time. That's right. No, I didn't edit that. I did that myself. First off, thank you so much, guys, for 2,000 subscribers. I know, as you look right now, I've got about 2,500 subscribers, so it's been a while since I've been able to get to this video, but I've been waiting long enough, and you guys have submitted a ton of questions. I just want to say thank you for all the interest, the support for this video and for my channel over the past 6 months. I think I've been going now, so I just want to thank you guys for that. You guys are awesome. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, and hope you guys are excited for the future because I got some good things coming. Now that summer's rolling around, the weather's getting better, you might see a few different kinds of videos. But anyways, this video we are talking about me for once. I gave you guys the chance to learn a little bit about me. I might do some of these periodically as this channel grows and time passes and things start happening, but anyways, we are starting off with a few questions. I've got some questions on Twitter using the hashtag AskTDI. I've got some more questions on another comment sections on that 2K Q&A video I posted on YouTube. So I'm just going to go through some of them, just some of my favorites, some of the ones I feel like answering. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much. So here we go. All right, so the first question, and probably the first question I should answer, is from Barney Pickles at Mr. Barney Pickles on Twitter, and he asks, what made you choose The Drunk Italian as your username? Well, when I first came up with it, I kind of came up with it in a hurry a little bit. I didn't really think I was going to do a YouTube channel at first. I just kind of wanted to brand myself and take my personal affairs out of my social media. The name, I kind of was just brainstorming things to do with my heritage, and to answer some of your other questions, yes, I'm Italian, and yes, I'm Irish. Those are my backgrounds. I'm born Canadian, so I'm not, 100% Italian or Irish, but yeah, that's kind of where the name comes from. So the drunk is the Irish part, and then Italian is the Italian part. And I guess it kind of shows how I lost creativity over the second half of trying to figure out the name, but it works. I just liked how it sounded, The Drunk Italian. I know some people, I got this one comment from some kid on one of my videos. It was so cute. He said something along the lines of, my mom will let me watch your YouTube videos because you have drunk in your name. It sucks. So I just thought it was so funny when I read that comment. The next question is from Troy6599 on Twitter again, and he asked, what made you want to start YouTube? And so for the past, 2 or 3 years, since NHL 14, I started watching videos on YouTube about the NHL video game series because I didn't even know people did that. And then when they started doing that, I started getting into it, and I was a hardcore fan. I watched Johnny Superbman, Bacon Country, Don't Be Sod, X-Tech, Tactics. Oh my god, all these guys, Lamb Chops, all these guys, all the big guys now. I used to watch back in the day, and I used to watch their videos and love them. They have the great stuff. But while watching these guys, I kind of thought of things that they maybe could have done differently, or just some other serious ideas that I had personally. And then I did some research into what it takes to kind of start a YouTube channel, and it really doesn't take that much. I got a webcam, a mic, a computer, and a video game console, and that's it. For the first, I don't know how many months, I was just using the YouTube upload feature in PS4. And so yeah, it was just a rough start at first, but the reason I started was because I had ideas, and I had good ideas, and I figured that it was a low cost, like a low risk investment, and I really love making things. It doesn't matter what it is. I love making things. It could be videos, it could be building something with my hands. When I was young, I used to love building Lego, just the creativity of it and everything. So I just like building stuff, and whether it's videos or a YouTube channel, it just seemed like something I really like to do. I played the NHL series a crap ton over the past 3 years, and I feel like, hey, why not do something else with this? If I'm playing anyways, I feel like I have good ideas to share, and if I could make, a little bit of pocket change out of it. I mean, YouTube with 2,500 subscribers is not a full-time job by any means, so I just feel like it's something to supplement my life kind of as like a hobby sort of thing, and it just developed and people loved my stuff, and here I am with over 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, it's been really awesome. So the next question comes from Raymond Kemmler, and he asked, do you have another team that you like other than the Blackhawks? So if you don't know, I am a big Blackhawks fan, but I am also from Toronto. So I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I grew up watching the Leafs. I was a Hawks fan since about 2009-ish, back when they drafted Kane and Taves. But before that, I was 100% a Leafs fan. Grew up with a Matt Sundin, Gary Roberts, Darcy Tucker, Ty Domi, Curtis Joseph. I grew up with them. They were my boys, and yeah, the Leafs have always been my favorite team. I always go watch a Leaf game every year. Of course, the past few years, I've actually been able to see the Chicago Blackhawks play the Toronto Maple Leafs for the past 3 years in a row, and finally this year, the Chicago Blackhawks actually won a game. So, yeah, I mean, the Toronto Maple Leafs have been my hometown team, and I'm just looking forward to their future because they've got amazing prospects, and I think they'll do really well in this draft, assuming they win the lottery. So, you never know, Leafs fans, things could really turn around. They're looking up for us. Matt TGX Hale asks, can you do a face reveal for 2K? There you go, Matt. So Bergeron is God asked, how tall are you? And I am a disappointing 5'10". I'm not 6 feet. I can officially say that I am 6 feet tall, and yeah, it's kind of haunted me my whole life, but I live with it. I'm 5'10". I can still kick your ass though. Alright, so moving on to the YouTube comments now. Kyle Hockey asks, do you play hockey in real life? And I got two answers to that. I currently don't, which sucks, and that's why playing NHL series has been a kind of a cathartic experience, going back to the old days where I was on the ice a lot. Growing up as a kid, I played hockey since I was 4 years old, and I played at the single A level for most of my life. Yeah, so I just played single A my whole life until about grade 12, then I stopped, and really haven't played any competitive hockey since then, which I'm kind of very disappointed about, but hopefully we'll get back on it soon. I go into the pond occasionally, but I don't play any competitive hockey anymore. So Steven Troda asks, do you like any other sport besides hockey? And the answer is definitely yes. Hockey is by far my favorite sport, but I do enjoy playing other sports. Soccer, I grew up playing as well. Being Italian, was kind of second nature. Then I played tennis since I was about 7 or 8, and I love tennis. There's a court right up the street for me at the park where I live, so I grew up playing with my buddies. Tennis was awesome. Golf, and that was a great opportunity to, bond with my dad, because me and my dad would go out to the course every summer, whether it was at our cottage or here in Toronto, and just bond playing on the courses. I was never very good, but it was just an awesome learning experience. Max Hazelwood asked, if you could eat supper with 3 NHL players, past or present, who would they be? And the first one, I've got to say, is Jonathan Toews. He's my favorite player of all time. Just a great guy, again, on and off the ice. He does so many philanthropic things in his hometown in Winnipeg. He does stuff for Canadian Tire with the, I can't remember the name of the program, but he does a lot of stuff with that, and he's an amazing leader on the ice. He's extremely skilled. He's on my favorite team. He's my favorite player. So definitely Jonathan Toews. Then I would also want to pick the brain of Wayne Gretzky, because he's the greatest of all time. I would just want to meet him and understand and sort of pick his brain as to how he perceived the game when he was playing it, because a player who gets 1,000 points more than the next player over their career, the greatest player of all time, you've got to sit down with him and ask him and grill him on questions about his philosophy on the game of hockey. Finally, I think I would like to sit down with Nicklas Lidstrom, because he is one of the greatest defensemen of all time, if not the greatest. And I was a defenseman myself when I was playing hockey. I was kind of similar to his play style, like a two-way defenseman. So I would just love to sit down with him and sit down with all those 3 guys and just talk about, their growing up playing hockey and their different backgrounds and their thoughts on leadership in sports, because they're all great leaders, they're all captains. So yeah, just love to sit down with those three guys and have a nice little chat. All right, so LA King 70 Hut asks, what is your best high school or college memory? Now, I have a lot of good ones. You know, it's too hard. I had good experiences in both, but I think I would definitely say it was when I met my current girlfriend back in high school. And we just spent a lot of time together, both in high school and in university. And now that we're graduating, it's just been unbelievable. So probably like when I met her was just, you know, the best part of my high school and university experience, because after that she kind of made those experiences and we made those together. So Paulina13 asks, what is your real name? So this is probably a big one because you guys just know me as the Drunk Italian. My real name is John C. And that's the name I grew up with. So nice to meet you guys. Josh Timukas asked, what is your favorite NHL goal of all time? So kind of put a lot of thought into this one. Oh my gosh, there's so many to choose from, but the one that stands out in my mind is Alexander Ovechkin's behind the back on the ice goal. It's the one, I think it was maybe in his second or third season, and he was just going down on a rush on the wing, and he toe dragged around one, and then he got around the other, but he got pushed over, and then he was on his back. He just swung his stick around along the ice. The goalie was like flopping all over the place, and it somehow went in. It was unbelievable. I'm going to show you guys a clip of it right now.
Ovechkin storming in. Alexander Ovechkin curl and drag to the back end. He scores! Simply sensational!
Talk about a celebration. Here he is. You think everything's closed down going against the D. He's on his back and he slides it into the wide open net on the backhand to boot. Here he is, taken down. Look at him get the puck and just fire it through the outstretched arm of the goaltender Boucher.
Yeah, so I don't think a goal like that will ever be scored again. It was just one of those like meant to be plays where he was not going to be denied. You can tell he definitely was going to go score that goal. So definitely one of the most memorable goals, and definitely my favorite one to just reminisce on and talk about. All right, the last question is from Nolan Bednarski, and he asks, do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a 11-year-old chocolate lab named Coco. She's so cute, so sweet. Here's a video of her when I took her out for a walk earlier this morning. Yeah, she's so cute. She's like one of my best friends, and yeah, I love her to death. So yes, I do have a pet. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the Q&A this time. Hopefully I've answered enough of your questions that you know me for a little bit, and we might do one more of these later on, maybe when we hit, I think I'll save it maybe for 10K. Whoa, 10K, I know. That'll probably, hopefully, maybe happen next year. My goal for this year is to hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'm halfway there. So thank you guys so much again for all the support. I've actually started streaming now on YouTube, and I'm going to try and get on Twitch if I can get things working properly how I want them to. So things are happening for this channel. You definitely see some new stuff, some video game stuff still, but also some in real life stuff that I'm going to try and come up with. So stay tuned, guys. Big things are happening on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Now you know me a little bit more, maybe you like me a little bit less, who knows. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next one.